Hey you guys, it's Melanie from Hometown Paints, and I thought I would pop on here today and paint with you guys for a minute. I just painted a big order, and I was thinking that you guys like these different kind of flowers, and I thought I would come on here and show you how I did that. So I already painted my canvas with buttermilk, and I'm going to take some of this crimson color with my palette knife and just add some little craziness. Doesn't really matter where you put it because it's just some detail in the background. If you come on here, say hello. Tell me what you're doing today. You do anything fun on this Saturday? What's happening in your life? What are you doing? How's the weather? All that good stuff. All right, so that's first step. Get something on there. And now I'm gonna hit it with blow dryer real fast. And then I'm going to add, it's called King's Gold, but it's like that yellow, like my shirt, that mustardy yellow. And I'm going to paint this on. So let me get that turquoise out of my brush that I painted that surfboard with. So I know I want my vase to be kind of right here, so I'm just going to do that and then start filling in what's around it. So we can see what we did underneath it because the paint's kind of thin. And that's okay. It gives it some texture and some character. Something for your eye to search for. Oh, getting it all over me. Now these flowers are pretty easy to do and they look pretty cool. And I want to remind you guys again about my membership. It's open right now and it's going to close very soon. And once it closes, I'm not going to open it up again for probably until the fall. So I don't want you to miss it. Now's the time to jump on in. I'm just going to do that because it makes me feel better. And you could add some of that in, just whatever you want. You can make your background as funky as you want to make it. Let's get some streaks in there. Okay. And now I'm going to get some green in there, some greenery. But the cost of the membership is just $20 a month, and that is pretty low, you guys. Maybe you haven't heard of one of these memberships before. It's kind of like Netflix with painting lessons, plus like a fun community. If you've wanted to learn to paint and you're like, I don't want to get out and go sit in a class with somebody, and I don't know, like when I went back to college and I started taking art classes, it's nerve-wracking to like do it in front of people, right? And you're like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if this is my thing. I don't know if this is right for me. And you feel like you're going to be judged when you're doing this in front of others. I totally get that. If you have always wanted to paint and you are afraid of that, then this is the way to go, y'all. You get to learn in the comfort of your own home. It's consistent. We'll have a painting every week, and if you miss it, if you work during the day and you're not around your computer, if you've got something to do, totally fine. They'll be saved, like in a private group. They'll be there, so you can go back and watch them anytime you want. Let's see. I think I'm gonna have to blow dry this for a second before we can move on. Okay, now I've already got some white out there. I'm going to put some white in this area, like for the vase. Anyways, membership, you will get 3 painting tutorials a month. You'll get, for the first 3 weeks of each month, you'll get a painting lesson. I'll go through the whole thing. I'll do a live. I thought I had some turquoise out there. I'll do a live, and I'll probably go slower than I'm doing this one. I'll make sure that, if you are on the live, then you can ask me questions and ask me for help. And if you guys wanted to, we could even do like Zoom meetings in there. I just want a little bit of color in here, so I'm just grabbing some of the colors that I've already put in there. Even though that turquoise is not already in there, it's about to be. And then you can take white if it's too much. You're like, whoa, I didn't mean to put that much. Just grab some more white and just go back over it, and it'll blend because it's still wet. And it'll like tone it down a notch, right? All right, so that kind of looks like that. It's kind of the same. All right, I'm gonna do these flowers. I'm telling y'all, they're super easy. You can do it. The ice cream man just drove by. I didn't know they still did that. I watched the scary movie, and the ice cream man was the bad guy, so it totally creeps me out when the ice cream man drives by now. Okay, I got some brown, and I'm gonna put 5 flowers in here, and I'm going to put the centers in first. So I'm gonna use the brown to put the center in, and all that is, you guys, is just like a little dot, a little blob of color. And just think about where you want them to be placed. Over here, and this one up here. So easy peasy. I'll lift it up so you can see it. Just some little blobs in there. Nothing too complicated. All right, this is the fun part, and the part that looks pretty cool. Let me make sure I have the right colors. I need to put some more white out there. I put, what else did I do these with? I did navy. Let me get navy. I've got two different color, well, I got all the colors on here, but I got two different colored turquoise, like a darker and a lighter. I'm gonna put some navy down and make sure I have some white. And most of the time when I do flowers, it's very round, right? Like there's, your hand is making a round motion, like it's like a letter C. For these, and I'm just gonna grab some colors. You're doing, it's not round, it's like straight, it's straight lines. So see how it's kind of square, kind of geometrical? You just grab some, whatever color you want, and go around. Like I'm not gonna make a little swooping motion. I'm just gonna keep my brush and hand straight and just go around and make some squares. Well, they're not squares. There's some geometric form. So that's how it starts. Okay? They're not rounded. They're going to end up looking like that. You can still see how it's kind of square in there. Alright, so then you're just going to do it again. Just keep adding layers. And you can switch back and forth between colors if you want. They're going to overlap. Mine are going to overlap. You don't have to make yours overlap. That needs some dark in it. You just kind of have to go real fast and not overthink it. I know that's hard. I'm going to get up next to the brown. I don't know, I've been trying to think of new ways to paint. And this one, I don't know, it's just fun. It's easy, it's quick, and it looks pretty cool. So again, I was talking about my membership a minute ago. This flower's disappearing. It's $20 a month, and you get 3 painting tutorials, and then that 4th week you are going to get something else. Like I'm either going to paint a door hanger or something, or I don't know. We could make. Okay, I'm going to throw some white in there. We could. I'm really going to ask you guys, once you get in there, I'm going to like do some polls and see what it is you guys want to learn. And whatever it is you guys want to learn is what I'm going to teach. As long as I know how to do it. So the white kind of highlights and mixes in. Like I use these same colors on this one over here, and they both look different, don't they? This one's lighter. So I'm going to go in with some dark. Well, I'm going to wipe my brush off. So I'd love to have you guys in my membership. Got a few people in there, and we're going to paint this pretty beach scene. That's our first painting that we're going to paint. So I can teach you guys how to make this wood palette in there. Or my husband can teach you how to. He don't like to be on camera, but I'll make him do it. I don't know. everybody, the people in my membership are going to be my people. I'm going to offer everything I know to those people first, and we're just going to have lots of fun. So I hope that if you're interested in it, that you'll message me or comment or message me. Adding some more green. Comment or message me and I will get the info to you. And I don't know why I did that. Making a mess, but you know what, it's okay because you can paint over it. It's just fine. All right, and the last thing I did find little brush is I used the end of my brush and I put some little dots. I'm using that red color that I used at the beginning, that crimson color. It's a good contrast. Okay, wipe that off. I think it's done. Here it is. So those flowers are pretty easy, and you can go back and watch this video if you want to remember how to do it. What else did I want to say to you guys? I'm tired. We stayed up way too late last night, and then we went to the Sam's Club this morning. I'm just worn out already. I want to remind you about the membership. It's going to close very, very soon, and I don't want you to miss it. If you have questions about it, just message me. I would love to talk to you about it. And if you want to learn how to paint any of these things, this is our first thing, message me and I'll get you the info. So that's about it. Y'all have a wonderful day. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you later.